Is there any standard method for raising children? No, there is no such thing. Different children require different levels of attention, different levels of toughness, and of course, different expression of love.
Please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share.
Hi, it's Peter and Pascaline from the P family. Yes, there is no standard rule for raising children, but there are some tips to guide you in raising good children. In today's video, we will give you some of these tips. Tip number 1. Be a role model to your children.
Thank you very much. It's very important in the life of a child. Like it or not, children need role models. If you as a parent refuse to be a role model, for sure, your child will pick up a role model outside there, and that might just be the wrong choice. So, as parents, you need to be a role model, a good role model at that. If you live a reckless life, your kids are watching you. Definitely, they will follow that path. If you live a decent life, they are watching you. They will follow that path.
Tip number 2. Make communication a priority.
It is often said that communication is the key. And of course, in every relationship, communication is key. If you as a parent do not communicate with your children or do not have an effective way of communicating with your children, then you are heading towards a disaster. Your kids will hide a lot of things from you because there is no room to communicate. You as a parent may not know a lot of things about your children, what they are going through, what is happening in their lives, just because the communication is not there. Communication is the key.
Tip number 3. Be a friend, not a boss to your children.
Be a friend. People tend to be very open to their friends, but very reserved to their bosses. If you are a boss to your children, a lot of things about them you will never know. A lot of things that they would have loved to share with someone, you will never be that person. Rather, they will go out there to share with a friend. But you as a parent, you need to know so much about your children. Play the role of a friend and get to know your child very well.
Tip number 4. Make their growing up fun.
Thank you very much. Have you ever thought of why so many adults are described as being childish? Most times it's because during their process of growing up, they never engage themselves in some of those childish activities. They never had fun growing up. So when they grow up and become adult, they want to go back and catch up with what they missed in the past. As a parent, make sure the process or the period of growth in the life of your children is filled with fun. Don't always be that strict parent. Let them enjoy some fun growing up.
Number 5. Boost your children's self-confidence.
Most people today are limited in life because of lack of self-confidence. And this can be traced back to their childhood. When they were growing up, there was nobody there to encourage them. And so they grew up with low self-esteem. Please, parents, you need to be there to help build and boost the self-confidence in your children.
Tip number 6. Make time for your children.
Parents, do not be too engaged for your children. Time spent together encourages bonding. If you are there for your children, if you spend time with your children, the stronger the love. But if you are not there for your kids, I promise you something else will engage them, and you may not like what that will be. Sometimes we spend a lot of time out there looking for money, struggling, hustling for the good of the kids, but we need to know how to balance it. Spend time gathering resources for your family, but as well, create time for your family.
Tip number 7, provide a supportive and loving environment.
Have you ever imagined why some children prefer spending time at school or visiting relatives and friends? This may be because the environment at home is toxic. Parents, try to create a homely environment for your children so that they will feel loved, so that they will always love to be around you.
Tip number 8, be flexible and willing to adjust.
As parents, we are teachers, we are role models. However, we are not always correct. Sometimes we make mistakes. Do not feel too proud or so big to go back and apologize to your children when you are wrong. Remember, they are looking after us and they will learn from us.
Tip number 9, give them true love.
Most times, parents think that the show of love is by providing for your children money and other physical items. But no, it goes beyond that. Make sure you are there for your children emotionally, psychologically, mentally, and in every other aspect of life.
Tip number 10, help to build their dreams.
Dear parents, never, I repeat, never sacrifice your child's dream for what you want them to become. Try to discover your child's dream, help him or her build it, and let him or her become the best of what he wants to be.
Tip number 11, nurture their spirituality.
It is good to know that whatever we see in the physical is a manifestation of what has been prepared in the spirit realm. Try to nurture your children, to guide them to be strong in whatever you believe in.
We hope these tips will help you in raising your children. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload new videos, you will be notified. See you again in our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share.